Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. The Vice President Kashim Shettima has called on the Sokoto state government to ensure the safety and the security of the Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed Sadiq Abubakar III, stressing the importance of protecting his eminence as a reverend leader and a symbol of national unity. Speaking at the Northwest Peace and Security Summit in Katsina State, Shettima emphasized the need for vigilance and measures to safeguard the Sultan's well-being, and also acknowledging his significant role in promoting peace and stability in the country. And yes, the Vice President Kashim Shettima has noted that he should be guarded with jealousy. He should be protected for the preservation of the good of the people of the state. We can earlier recall that the Muslim Rights Council Murik had raised an alarm that the Sokoto government was allegedly plotting to depose the Sultan. The Murik had raised the alarm in a statement by its executive director, Professor Ishaq Akintola, following the dethronement of 15 traditional rulers for various offences by Governor Ahmed Aliyu. And in a statement, Akintola expressed the opposition of northern Muslims to any such plot against the Sultan, and flyers in circulation indicate that the governor may descend on the Sultan of Sokoto any moment from now, using any of the flimsy excuses used to dethrone the 15 traditional rulers when he removed them earlier. And the Murik had advised the governor to look before he leaps, that the Sultan's stool is not only traditional, but it's also religious. And in the same vein, his jurisdiction kind of covers way more beyond Sokoto. It covers the whole of Nigeria because he is the spiritual head of Nigerian Muslims. And therefore, if the governor would tamper with the stool of the Sultan, then he would have the Nigerian Muslims to reckon with, because the Sultan combines the office of the Sultan of Sokoto and that of the President General of the NSCIA. And yes, at this point, Kashim Shettima, who waded into this issue, had taken his time to reiterate the Sultan's safety amid all this crisis of, disposition by the state governor. Although there's been a reply to this very statement by Kashim Shettima, the vice president, that the state government has said that it would expect the vice president Kashim Shettima to contact the state governor Ahmed Aliyu to get facts and figures straight before publicly commenting on this alleged plan to dethrone the Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed Sadiq Abubakar. Yes, and this response was in reaction to what the vice president had said, warning that the state government must ensure adequate protection of the Sultan, and also said that they should Kashim Shettima has been asked upon to cross-check his facts before commenting on such sensitive matters, because these are national matters and they are quite sensitive, stressing that the Sultan's issue was raised by mischief makers who are hell-bent on causing mischief in the state. And the vice president had earlier warned that this Sultan must be protected by all means. And this Kashim Shettima's warning comes amid the purported plan to depose the Sultan, although he gave this warning while talking to other persons to a summit he attended, that the dignity of the Reverend Sultan's institution must be protected by all means. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? The fact that Kashim Shettima had also commented on this alleged plot of, removing the Sultan of Sokoto, and I think that there is something going on, because they say that there is no smoke without a fire. And let's not forget that the Sokoto government had also debunked this alleged news going around that they've been plans to remove the Sultan of Sokoto. They had also recently debunked these claims, that these claims are not true. There are no alleged plans from anybody, most especially the governor of the state, to remove and dethrone Sultan Abubakar, because I mean this is actually a plan for mischief makers, and this is in reaction to what Murik had said, that there is no plan at all to remove the Sultan. I know that at some point the government of Sokoto will also react to the suggesting plans to dethrone His Eminence Sultan Mohammed Sadiq Abubakar III, the Sultan of Sokoto State. Although they noted that if Murik is well informed, they would have, investigated into this without, trying to drag one or two persons. They would have done thorough investigations before coming out to make such accusations. And yes, the Murik is responsible for protecting the rights of Muslims, but the government had said they did not expect them to descend so low into the hands of mischief makers and enemies of progress in the state to fabricate such lies and such stories just to, get the attention of the public. So my country people, I know that this is not the first time we are seeing such a story whereby the governor tends to remove, the sultan or the emir, like what's going on in Kano State. This is not the first time. And the Murik has also reacted that they will resist any attempt whatsoever. So I think we have to come to a conclusion whereby, these emirs, these traditional rulers would be given their own rights so that they won't be pushed around under the whims of state governments. This would really, compromise their stability, and we need to protect these traditional institutions from the hands of these political state government powers that are, pulling one or two strings just to create crisis in the state. And we really have to look into this so that the government of the state will not abuse their powers by going ahead to, remove traditional institutions and their leaders and all of that, thereby creating crisis in the state. There needs to be a line of orderliness in our states in terms of the state government and traditional rulers. And with this recent development we've been seeing in the country, whereby state governments tend to influence, these traditional rulers and what's happening in the traditional rulers council and all of that. We see what's happening in Rivers State, in Kano, and now in Sokoto. There have been plans that this same pattern wants to, come up. In fact, it has already happened in Sokoto, as it was said that the governor removed 15, traditional leaders, and now wants to remove the Sultan of Sokoto. So at this point, we really need to make sure that the traditional rulership have their own independence so that they won't be pushed around by state government and executive powers. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.